They will fucking kill you with like their fucking silver-plated forks if you do not act perfectly.
No, my mom's.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, my mom's. Sorry, my mom's. I'm a Canadian at heart. I'm sorry. No, my mom's. My mom's. Stop.
You're Canadian, so that means you like Tim Hortons.
No, my mom's rich ex. So his family's worth like $500 million, I think. But like they're assholes. They are assholes.
You said this was your ex?
My mom's ex.
Oh, I would say your ex. Like that was dumb.
No, my mom's.
Marry rich. I'm sorry, marry rich. If you have the opportunity, marry rich.
No.
Dude, sorry. Get rich.
My mom.
Get rich. You're good.
My mom's asshole ex was super rich and like, okay, so no, like they were all really, really weird. They were really creepy and like they had like these weird expectations and like I was sitting there and I was like, dude, I don't want to be here. I just want to go upstairs and play Fallout. Just leave me alone.
That's acceptable.
Marry rich, you said. Marry rich.
No, you marry rich, but Fallout. If I was ever a rich, like, douchebag and people were sitting around my dinner table and I was like, okay, fucking, it's like, your glass is like a quarter of an inch off, and they're like, I just want to go play Fallout. I'm like, oh, you're good, never mind.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine.
Oh my god. I remember, because that was the weekend. I had a lot more fun with Fallout 4 than I feel like a lot of other people did. It was boring, like the story itself was kind of whatever, but I had fun with it. You can find ways to have fun with it.
You can find ways to have fun, but it's a lot easier if you baby.
Kill your son.
Yeah, and no, so I was playing, but it was the weekend it came out, so I was like, and
I didn't go to school the first few days after.
Neither did I! Dude, I don't think you understand.
Student.
I don't think you understand how many times I played hooky just so I could stay home and play games. Okay.
Y'all bad students.
No, here's the thing.
I did it in college.
I did it a lot sophomore year. My latter years I didn't really.
Mm-hmm.
But 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 I remember that weekend because like it was Thanksgiving and they were like, come down, be social, and they were like, oh my god, and they had like the worst they're the worst fucking conversationalists ever. They talked for like half an hour about, on my birthday dinner, they had a half an hour discussion as to whether or not, I don't remember the song, but it was some extremely white people song, and they were like, oh, is it about drugs or love? And I'm like, I don't fucking care.
Something about Steely Dan.
You probably...
I feel like super white people music can also be country, though, so I feel like it's either about drugs, love, or corn.
Yeah.
Hey, country girls
Corn.
make do.
Yeah.
Oh
my god. I saw
I don't like a majority of it.
I saw a post where it was an open can of beans, and it was like, city boys use fleshlights, but country boys make do.
I'm a total fucking country boy.
That was Bo Burnham. Yeah, no, that song I played. My sister is she's that white girl. She went through her, of course, white girl phase where she's like, I want a Jeep Wrangler. I'm so country. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, but I'm country. I promise everyone. It's like, no, you're fucking not. It's like, oh, I need my Jeep Wrangler, but only if there's Starbucks in it. It's like white or pink or something. You know, she's that type of girl.
Oh.
And I played her this song, and I think it jumped her out of her phase because she was just like, wow, this is the truest thing I've ever heard, because the song that he's talking about is literally just him making fun of every cliche song. It's just like, you gotta start with lyrics like, a dirt road, a cold beer, a pair of blue jeans, and a pickup truck. Like, that was just like, fuck. He's right. It's like,
No.
it's the funniest shit.
You know what's fun? Okay, so my family from my dad's side, they live in the South. They're awesome, but
My dad's
no.
from Oklahoma, I can relate.
But no, they live in the Bible Belt because like they're on the border of they live in Aiken, South Carolina, so that's border of like Georgia, South Carolina. And you know you're in the Bible Belt when you see billboards that say the rapture is separation of church and state.
Fuck
And you're
yes,
like,
I see those
oh,
every time I'm
no.
on my way to Southern Indiana to visit family. It is the most funniest shit ever. I've contemplated calling those numbers that are on the billboards to be like, what's Jesus like?
Oh my god.
I want to do it so bad.
Oh my god, has anyone else seen Justin Roiland calling Joel
Yeah, the
Osteen's
church-
choice?
the blood
Yes.
of Jesus.
Wait.
The blood of
He's the one that needs
Jesus.
to be in the Jesus costume. He has the hair and the beard already.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, man.
Oh my
No,
god.
no, I did go to high school with this one guy.
Pretty good.
He was a year ahead of me. I shit you not, his hair was long and he had a full beard. I just like, Roy is not your name. Your name is Jesus. And I called him that, like, hey Jesus, what's up? And he knew exactly who I was referring to. He's like, oh hey, what's up?
Jesus.
Oh, man.
Oh, you know what's funny is I didn't even say that, but Jesus.
I gotta memorize all these really controversial Bible quotes.
Yeah.
I know one Bible quote, and that's Revelation 21:6. Can you guess why? It's from Fallout 3. That's one in the beginning.
And
What
the
about
no,
Ezekiel 25:17.
you should
Let's
just
be
go.
honest, the only reason we all played Fallout 3 and played through the campaign is because we wanted to rescue Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
No, we
That's
should.
the only reason.
I
We
wanted
should-
to fuck Amada. That was my
Amada was
my motivation.
not fucking hot at all.
Yeah, but you just want to fuck the overseer's daughter, kind of like a fuck you thing. Like the
Yeah.
overseer was a dick. It's like I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
But no, yeah,
What
Then you
about
come
Michelle
back to
Brown?
the vault, and God,
the,
you
the
can't
stupid
fuck her.
chick from Megaton.
Oh, fucking Moira Brown. No, she's a ghoul. in my
Moira,
most-
yeah.
Moira Brown. Yeah, she's a fucking ghoul in my most recent playthrough. I decided because I just recently, it's like the first time I played Fallout 3 in like a year and a half, which is the longest I've ever gone. So I did like a good character, you know, my basic build, except for I got Sharon this time, and I realized how fucking awesome he is. You throw a power armor on him, and then like this one I started like 2 days ago. I'm like, I just want to be a fucking dick, so I went in, just immediately blew up the shit. I went back, Moira Brown's like, oh shit, I'm a ghoul now. I'm just like, yeah, fuck you, and I shot her and killed her. I'm
You
just
got
killing
something
everyone.
against ghouls?
What?
You got something against ghouls?
Are
Ghouls?
you ghoulist?
Oh no, you should have heard me last week. I was a ghoul, but no, I did tell Gob to shut the fuck up, you damn zombie.
Oh, you
Oh my god!
I'm just
You're
being
an asshole.
I'm being a dick.
You know what's really
Oh,
fun?
okay.
Okay, so in Fallout.
I'm trying to.
So I remember in Fallout 4, you know when you get to like the Institute and everything, and it's like boring as shit. And I was
Yeah.
there, and I was like, "Fuck it, I want to cause
Everything's
trouble."
white. My eyes
So
hurt.
guess
This
what-
sucks.
No, yeah, I got to the room with all the plants, and I was like, "Fuck it, I'm bored." So I just started killing and eating people. But I forgot Preston was with me, and he really didn't like that. So.
Did you ever try to kill the gorillas? I let the gorillas out. It was
Yeah.
really funny. They weren't very happy because you shoot them and then they get aggroed on everybody.
Yeah.
So they just start attacking the scientists. And
No, I know,
Like, how the fuck
I
did
know.
the gorillas get out of here? Like,
It was amazing, and I was like, "This is the
fucking dick.
best."
Steal my son and make him your leader. Oh, fuck you,
Oh,
gorillas.
Dad.
I saw something really funny, and it was like one of those things where someone gave Hancock, like as their companion, they gave him like the launcher, the with the small nukes. I forget what it's fucking called
Was
right
that
now.
man?
What,
Oh, the experimental MIRV, the big one that shoots a bunch of random.
yeah, or no, like the one that shoots like fat. But so
Wait, what?
no, okay,
Are you talking about the
listen.
one that shoots a bunch of mini nukes or just the one mini nuke?
I think the one mini nuke.
That's the fat man.
Okay, so no, but they gave him that, and like they went to fight rad roaches, and he fucking pulls it out and he nukes them all.
I in one of my playthroughs of Fallout 4, I don't know how it's possible. I think the odds of it dropping are like 1 billion to 1 or something. But I was farming this one legendary and I got a I believe it was called a never-ending Fat Man, which means that you never have to reload it for like a gun because like, oh, you know, I just have infinite ammo for this pistol or something. It was the Fat Man. Which means you can shoot off as many mini nukes as you possibly can, and you don't have to reload. So it's just like constant shooting, and I didn't even have to mod it, I didn't have to hack it. It literally gave it to me. The game was just like, here, fuck around. I was like, yes. Everyone was dead. Just everyone.
You said it had 1 billion to 1 odds of dropping?
I don't know the actual odds, but I don't. It's probably the rarest thing in the game to get to drop.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
It's like the new System of a Down album. It's got 1 billion to 1 chance of dropping.
Oh.
Wow.
I've just been waiting to make a joke through the whole entire car.
Now I'm
Well,
sad because
yeah.
I want
Listen.
System of a Down.
You just made her sad. You have to make her happy
Well,
again.
no.
Say something happy.
But no,
Slayer!
Oh my god.
it scared the shit out of me. Anyway, no.
I'm gonna have to edit that out.
No, you know what I need is I need so you know how they have that like Game of Thrones like concert tour? Well, they went to California and for one night only, Serge Tankian, like the lead singer of System of a Down, sung "Reigns of Castamere," and I was like, oh, like it's like I need a studio version of this, but no, but back to Fallout. You know what I thought was really funny is what? Don't you
I'm trying to get away from Fallout because I don't know anything.
Neither. I only know like
Well,
some
then,
things.
that sounds like a personal problem. I think you need
We
to go-
can't always talk about Fallout.
Yes, we can! No,
we can't!
It's a perfectly reasonable
Hey,
conversation.
does
Have
this
you
sound
ever played
familiar?
Fallout before?
I'm glad you guys are here so we don't have to just talk about
Oh, come
Fallout
on. I was
anymore.
trying to get back at Evan. Evan's keep flicking on our podcast now.
Oh.
Have you actually never played Fallout?
I played Fallout 3 once, and I got to Rivet City, and then I stopped because I wanted to play
Fucking
other games.
shun!
I
wanna
only
play other
played
games.
3.
You need to play New Vegas. Everyone that you haven't played New
Vegas.
Vegas, you both. I'm going to make you play New Vegas.
I own New Vegas. Well, my stepdad owns it.
We're gonna do a
like-
modded playthrough of that eventually.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Well,
I
have
think it
all the
just
best
made
mods
his
on my
day.
Netflix, or on my Netflix, my Nexus. I have all the best mods. I know the best. Like, there's like a couple. I don't want to spoil anybody.
right,
Ooh.
we'll load them all up whenever we get the chance, and we're gonna.
We'll let you lead
me,
that.
and a couple other people. And we'll do a democracy thing where we'll decide what to do when it comes to each area?
I have a fantastic
So-
quest called President Rump. Everyone will love it. I promise.
President
I
Trump.
I want to say one last Fallout thing before we like move away from Fallout. I'm sorry,
I
Jim.
have
I have a transition.
I just have to say this. I never beat Fallout 3, but I did play it a couple of times, and my stepdad had beaten it and played it again and again. So that was because that was his game, much like you. So I asked him one day as we're just like sitting watching TV, I'm like, so what's the story of Fallout 3? Like, what's like the main story? Because I never beat the main story. And he's like, okay. So back then, there was two guys, and they fought over a bologna sandwich. And they were trying to find out the combination, the recipe to the most perfect bologna sandwich of it all. And that's what started the war, was all because of this bologna sandwich. So you're going out, finding your dad, who knows the secret of the perfect bologna
And then Liam
sandwich.
Neeson left the vault and fucked everyone over.
So he finished his story, and I looked at him, I'm like, really? What kind of fucking game does that? He's like, no, you believed me? I'm like, you made it
Fried bologna
sound...
is so good.
Dude, I don't like bologna.
What?
You ever had fried bologna?
It's like the reverse
What?
taken.
Fried bologna.
That
No.
sounds
No,
wrong.
No, I
That
literally-
sounds like a crime
I
against
literally
nature.
believed him
Well, no.
about this bologna sandwich because he sold it to me so
Not
well.
fried grilled. I'm
I now want to make a game.
Even then, bologna is just
But a
it's
fucking bologna
it's
sandwich.
it's not right.
I
It's
fuck
not
with Slim Jims.
right.
I do not fuck with bologna. They're kind
Bologna
of
is disgusting. It makes me sick.
Just do like good. If you're gonna make a sandwich, just go with actual meat. Just go with like
Yo,
turkey or ham or
pastrami
something.
is the shit.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
fuck heavy with pastrami.
Fuck yeah.
I wonder what you do with Swiss. That actually has.
I don't know.
holes.
I don't fuck with Swiss. I fuck with cheddar. Dude, pastrami and cheddar, they don't usually go
Provolone?
together, but let me tell you, I fuck with provolone as well.
Provolone. I don't-
Where I come from, since some of you
I don't
want
wanna
to
think about people fucking
Ohioans,
it.
when you fuck with things, that means you like them.
I was about to say, I've never.
How do you
Never
not?
heard
You
that.
never.
I've heard that all the time.
If
I
you're
heard
from
it
Cleveland,
here all the time.
Ohio, you know. If you fuck with something,
I fuck with
that's
something.
good.
I say that all the
Fist
time.
That
bump.
doesn't mean like, oh,
Fist bump me.
it's not like, oh, I fuck with her. That doesn't mean like, oh, I have sex with her. That means,
Yeah,
oh, I like her.
her. Yeah.
Oh, I don't fuck with that. You don't like
See,
it.
mine-
but
mine-
I take it
mine-
in a literal sense because it's funnier to me.
My sense is like when you fuck with something, that means you're messing with it, as in you're screwing with somebody's mind. Like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm fucking with this person. Like,
Well,
It
just
depends.
clarify,
I'm
I'm
just fucking
fucking
with
with
you.
their mind.
I'm
You're like,
fucking
Yeah.
with you. you
I'm
know?
fucking.
Yeah.
It depends on context.
Yeah.
But I have
See,
heard that
well, here's
before
the
with
thing.
other people.
The difference is the ing. I'm fucking with you means I'm messing around. I fuck with you means I like you.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the ing or the in. Really.
Exactly.
It's
That's what
also
makes it
you
different.
have to
With you,
also
it's
base
food.
it on
With me, it's
context.
people's minds. Yours is people's genitals.
It doesn't have to be food.
Well, I take it in a more literal sense because I find it more humorous to that because I like taking things in a literal sense because idioms are so interesting. And just like metaphors and whatnot, they're funny and weird at the same time. And I just take it in a literal sense. Like, I have to we were talking to Hannah's conversational partner. I had
Mayako.
Mayako, yeah. I was trying not to use like American slang or how we speak in English in a more proper way.
Yeah.
So I actually had to like change up my wording.
No, yeah. I actively, whenever, because they're very, of course they're not stupid.
No,
like not at all.
hell
So,
no.
but but it's a new language. So when don't you fucking give me that look, Mister.
Plus,
Stop it.
they teach
Anyway,
English. They teach
Yeah.
English in their high
well,
schools.
here's the thing though, is that they do have a hard time speaking it. So it's one of those things where it's like you just gotta
L's
find
are
words
weird
to
for
like,
them.
yeah. Because there's a language where stop it,
L's are
you
weird.
fucking.
They can't pronounce L's because for them L's are R's.
They're not stupid. They just have a hard time with L's.
It's just not something they do.
Dude, I love the Japanization of English words.
It's
It's like
You
I
hideous nipple.
I heard one story that Aaron Hansen told where he was on a trip to Japan and it was like what's the word for spicy? It's karai, right? And the guy next to him was like, no, it's supaishi.
So why she? Yeah.
I can only think of that scene from Drawn Together. Has anyone else seen that old animated cartoon
I've seen
show?
criticisms of it.
It's like there's this little Pikachu ripoff character, and he's reading an eye chart, and it's all L's. He goes R R R R.
No, it's just something that
It's
they
ju-
don't have.
Yeah, it's something.
Oh.
It's just not.
That's why they do like a goo or su. That's just how it is, and they're kind of
Miraku.
Miruku.
But it's
Takushi.
Gyukyu.
I don't know any
Gin-
words in like.
Gikyu or
at all.
Ginkyu, something like that. That's
I'm just-
milk.
Kasaka Nari.
Otarai wa doko
I
desu
That's
know,
ka?
any word
I know,
in-
like I don't know if this is Japanese, but Ryu Wagateki Wokudo.
That
That's
is
what Han-
that is Japanese.
That's about that. That's about it.
See,
Totomo
I just
Yabuda.
hear that and I go,
Yeah.
angry Japanese incoming.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
No.
Like somewhere through the wall.
it's really hard
Is
to
it
like.
the cyborg angry Japanese guy or the non-cyborg angry Japanese guy?
But you got to give them props whenever they're doing things like on the spot, especially when they're talking to like Americans or whoever speaks English as a first language, because like speaking a language and reading it are two fucking different things.
Here's the thing.
Absolutely.
I feel like almost in a way, it's easier to go to English from English to Japanese than it is from Japanese to English. Because Japanese vowels are all in the English language, but English has a fuck ton of things that the Japanese like scripts just don't have.
We have a lot of like conjunctions and whatnot.
Yeah.
English is a fucked up language when you think about it.
We have
Really-
so
we have
many.
some dumbass rules.
Yeah, we have some
make no
exceptions.
sense.
Like, why isn't took like the past form of taked, but it's took?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Exactly.
Or like
I feel so bad
Other
for
thing is,
them.
like, did we run out of fucking words? Like, I don't understand why like a wooden stick that used to hit a ball is the same as a fucking like rodent thing that flies around a cave.
You-
Like, did we
Yeah.
run out of fucking words?
You know what we need to do? We need to blame the English.
Why is the word
Pretty
short longer than the word long?
Okay, that's not really what I'm talking about.
Don't fuck with me, man.
They were the-
That's a shower
Easy,
thought.
Jaden. Easy.
How can we?
I don't know why we took out
Can
the
we see
U and like
fries or-
words
yeah.
like color and favorite and favor.
Yeah.
I don't-
It's weird.
It always
Mostly
annoys me whenever I see people spell gray, Gray.
Gray and gray are
I
like
spell
They're
G-R-A-Y
different
all the
colors.
time.
Interchangeable, kind of.
they're kind of interchangeable, but they are different colors.
Yeah.
One is darker than the other. I just can't remember which
Never
one.
heard that.
G-R-E-Y is the UK spelling, and G-R-A-Y is the
But you can,
Americanized version.
but you can. There's
I
still
think it
different
changes
colors.
depending on where you are in the United States.
Also,
Yeah.
rip the
Like soda
proper
and pop.
spelling of woe. Like, that is officially gone.
Like
Mm.
WHOA? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
People always spell it WOAH.
That's how I spell it. To be
Same.
honest.
Especially with the
Oh, I never
the
spell it like
stupid,
that.
Whoa.
the stupid crash meme that came
Whoa.
up.
I
Thanks,
saw.
Odie.
I saw. Did I send you the link of the "Whoa" meme of "Take Me,
Yeah.
Bring Me to Life"? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh fuck!
It was Crash Bandicoot.
There's, I saw
Singing
this guy on
Evanescence.
YouTube that was playing this like Guitar Hero song that was literally just a bunch of different songs, and he got 100% on it. It was like insanely difficult. I'm like, you had to have played this like over 50 times to get like a perfect in this in
No,
this
even
song.
more
Oh, yeah,
than
the
And
that.
it's like
Guitar Hero
11
community is
minutes
crazy.
long. Like, how fucking insane are you at this point?
The top tier is probably expert level through the Fire and Flames because it's like twice the amount.
People do that
Never-
stuff blindfolded.
I thought
Yeah,
I thought,
fuck
like,
yeah.
Psychedelic Freakout was like.
No, there's some.
Psychobilly
There's one-
Freakout.
there's-
I think
Yours was one
Through
guy.
the Fire and Flames
Wait,
is the
what's it
only one that
called?
was like actually in the game, but
Is
there's
it
like
Psychedelic
downloadable ones that are
Freakout or-
fucking
No, yeah,
insane.
what songs are actually in the game?
There's some, like, what I've done I can play on extreme difficulty. There are some songs, I memorized that at one point so I could do it blindfolded, but there are some songs I can do, and then there's other ones I'm like, I need, like, basic as fuck.
I can
remember
only do medium.
What I've done in Barracuda were the two that I, like, completely memorized at one point, but other than that, I'm like, I'm
Could you do it blindfold?
I did it turned around, so, I mean, technically, yes. I didn't look at the screen.
Okay.
It was really, it was like an entire summer of preparation. It was the biggest waste of a summer of my life.
Did I waste this?
Dude,
And there's
I-
that South Park episode at the very end.
Fuck yes.
Yeah,
But
there
it'll be
was.
taken down by YouTube. Don't worry. I'm still salt.
It's pretty good. What were you going to say, Anna?
Oh fuck! I
Waste of a
forgot.
summer?
What?
You said something right after Drew was
Yeah,
talking
like,
about how
you wanna
he wasted
know-
his summer playing Guitar
Yeah, you
Hero.
want to know what a waste of a summer is or something like that?
No. See, here's the thing. I completely identify because here's the thing. Well, okay. First off, my neighborhood. I live in Dublin on and off because my mom lives in. It's Columbus area, but like. So I'm a week on week off basis, but every time I was up there during the summer, like I'd come up and outside because I'd have to walk my dog, and it'd be like 3 p.m, which is when I'd wake up. I'd be in my fucking Fallout PJ pants and like my Nickelodeon shirt, and I'd just be like walking outside, and it's like people are looking at me weird, and I'm like, "What's up?" Like,
I wonder if I still have steps in my in like the front of my house because we had to take down our steps in the front because the city told us to. So I have no front steps to my front door.
But
You
wait,
just
what? Why?
You just climb.
No, we just go out the back. It pisses me off. I kind of want to jump.
Why did they just decide that? Oh,
It's like,
you
you
can't
know
have
what?
stairs.
Well, it's-
I'll look at the
No.
front door of that house. It'd be really nice if no one could fucking use it. I like that idea.
The steps are so deteriorated. They eroded over time, and it's the way that they were built. They were built like really hollow.
Oh.
So they had told us that we have to get it done.
Have
Did they
you?
tell you that they had to, can you like rebuild them, or are they just like
No. Yeah, we had to get it rebuilt.
Oh,
I
I
left
mean-
while it was
Yeah.
still.
It's, it's not like, you know what, fuck you, no stairs.
Have you ever seen those architectural
I
things
wish.
where it's like stairs that lead to nothing and like doors that are like level, but
Dude,
there's no way to get to
I
them?
feel
and you're
so
like,
bad for handicapped people whenever they're traveling to like Germany and they want to go to like the new Schwanstein Castle. I'm glad I wasn't.
They're
fucking...
gonna have to fucking Yoda through the castle.
Yeah.
Hop on someone's back and you go with it.
No, like I felt so bad. I'm glad. Like I'm not handicapped. Thank
Wait,
God.
why isn't that
I
needs to be like a
really wanna go
YouTube
to
sensation
Schwanstein.
right now? Is like Handicap Explorer. I feel like there hasn't been one of those yet.
They are not gonna fucking change anything for anyone because it's.
So I'm saying we need to have a guy in a wheelchair like exploring like all these like mountains and like all these castles. Like this is how I'm gonna have to do it. It's like I'm just like like climbing through shit. It's like and then so walking through.
They'll
like,
need
dude.
Jack to like pick them up or
No, that's
something.
what I'm saying. Like this could be a YouTube sensation.
Yeah.
I know, that's the
No,
thing.
I'm imagining some dude in a wheelchair with like this insane upper body that's like using his arms to get through like everywhere and shit. It's like fuck, that sounds like a great
Joe
idea.
Swanson.
It's fucking, no.
Yeah,
you
pretty
know-
much. I just described Joe Swanson mixed with like half the people on YouTube just go exploring random areas.
Somebody,
you know what
somebody
it-
break Patrick Warburn's legs.
I was gonna say, I was gonna say, you know what? It would literally just be world exploration nightmare mode.
It's like expert difficulty of like.
Oh, that'd be. That you know what? I would watch that. I
That's
would
what I'm
watch the
saying.
fuck
Like,
out of that.
You combine like Joe Swanson with exploring with Josh on YouTube. It's like boom, we have like everyone's gonna look at that shit.
Fuck yeah.
It's inspiring. It's like I have both my legs and I'm too lazy to get out of my house and go outside and do that.
I
I'm like,
actually.
this is
the
like
new Schwanstein castle was so pretty.
I really
that's what
want
I'm
to
saying.
see.
This would be a
North
cool
Fence.
thing. Guys, we need to either make or find a handicapped person to do this.
Yeah, no, we're gonna be like, hey,
What, you're gonna actually
oh
get
my
a
god,
bat and
no,
make
we
some
should,
of it?
we should hang ads across campus.
To clarify, a bat that hits things, not flies around things.
Yeah.
No, looking for world curious cripples. Come on.
We'll produce a
Looking
show for you.
No, or looking for bodybuilding like world curious people. It's like you see this guy. It's like I don't know, your legs look pretty toned. It's like guy with huge arm body. It's like you come here. Ah, fuck. Hey, you ready to make some YouTube videos, dude?
Skip leg day often.
Yeah, we need someone with like the
Hate
physique.
leg day. Well, we got the solution for
We
you.
need someone with like the physique of a coat hanger, just like the upper. So, like,
It's like all those memes that are like skip leg day. It's this huge arm body with like chicken legs. Like we need to find that guy. And it's like, all right, we have a great idea for you to go viral.
oh my god,
Oh, it's like the Bulldog mob boss from Sly Cooper.
I saw.
Yeah.
Yes, I fuck with Sly.
I saw this one. No. That reminds me of the one by, and it's like, he's
Dude,
like,
as if I like him. Not that I fuck him. I've never fucked the raccoon.
Carmilla.
I just like him. I have to clarify that
Carmilla.
to you non-clean
I
fuckers.
literally fucked Carmilla. I'll do it.
So-
Fuck that foxy
so no,
lady.
that reminds me of what was it fucking called? No, there's this one fight and he's like, oh, I think I accidentally skipped leg day, but I mean, you can't really notice, and his legs are like chicken wire with like feet. It was like
Oh
shoes
yeah.
on his-
I wanna do this now. They not make someone crippled, but like I just want to make a show like this.
Oh, I want to make someone crippled for the show. I'm willing. I'm devoted. I'll produce it.
Create a
Give me
cripple.
about a year,
It's
one of my knees
just-
will give out.
Okay.
We'll have a half.
You need to start doing some. You need to start lifting.
Yeah.
You need to tone the upper
Start
body.
start lifting.
And you'll be good to go.
No, we'll
It's
just
like-
need someone
You'll be like fucking
You need
Tarzan.
to roll
only
him down
with
Jeff
legs.
Hill.
Yeah.
You can start training. Go up like the stairs of Jeff Hill with only your arms. Everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing? I'm
That guy-
training."
Did you see if that guy's legs survived when he wiped out?
Oh shit! Wait a
God.
second. He was pretty toned. Guys, I think
Dude.
we found our candidate.
Wait, yeah,
Let's
dude,
put it on
guys,
our
guys.
Push all Snapchat.
Hear me out. Handicapped X Games needs to happen.
Don't there? Oh, it's like a new
Special
the
Olympics.
Special Olympics
It's a
only.
Special
X Games.
But X Games,
That'll be really.
Do they wear like two helmets?
don't
I'm
lie,
confused.
you would watch it. I know because I had watched it.
I would watch X Games. Like I kind of do,
On a
but
wheelchair going down the mountain doing this.
This went to a really interesting place. Oh my god.
my stepdad used to make ramps for X Games. No, I'm just like I started thinking
We
about
can
actual
hire him. We
Ice
can commission him.
Wait, guys,
I will call him up.
I know how we can find our cannon. Just go down to Florida. I'm sure one of them's fucked up.
Or dead.
Wow.
Maybe a little waterlogged, but you know.
Maybe once Irma blows over.
I don't feel as bad.
Yeah.
My friends are down there. They're collecting donations, like helping everyone in Miami, and so far everyone's in good spirits, so I don't feel as
Well,
bad.
it's like
good.
that guy I posted a video of him testing the winds.
Yeah, I
in
saw
Cover
that.
Chat, and he immediately gets out of the car. He almost wiped out immediately. He's like struggling to stand up when his like face mask is blown off, and he's still there probably to this day.
It's raining sideways.
No, my friends go to
Hallelujah.
what is it, University of like South Florida or something, and they're down there, but they're more inland. But like they have a beach house. They went back to their beach house. It's like it's gone. Like if you're on like the like very bottom of the East Coast or like West Coast, it's moved to the West Coast. It's gone.
God.
Everything's gone.
Damn.
But everyone evacuated, so it's okay.
Yeah,
They're all
yeah.
alive.
My one of my friends, not my stepdad. My stepdad's in Ohio. No, one of my friends, he lives in Georgia. They had to evacuate too.
Yeah, no, it was the southern part of like
Yeah.
parts of Alabama also had to, like the like Gulf Shores, Orange Beach
Mhm.
area that like was right next to Florida. They had to evacuate. Yeah, thank God we don't deal with that shit in Ohio.
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
right?
no.
Oh, wow.
I-
We used to
I
have
once-
Lake Erie.
I was on my way to
There's
class
also
one
all those
time.
islands that got really fucked
Oh.
up.
No, yeah.
No, my friend lives on. He his house is on the island where Clearwater Beach is. That one county. I forgot what the actual island is, but he lives like a street away from Clearwater. So like that's his beach. That's the one with his beach house. It wasn't the one friend that had his beach house destroyed, but this guy, his door was torn off, some of his windows are broken, but it wasn't as bad. But yeah, some of the islands got really fucked.
No, there was one island where they're reporting that like 90% of its residents are homeless now because it fucked them so badly. It was one of the Bahamas. No, yeah, they lost contact with the island for like 13 hours, and he was like, "Dude, the casualties are through the roof, and like 90% of our people are homeless now."
What the fuck are they gonna do now?
I don't know
They're
because
going
they
to make
don't.
YouTube videos exploring areas because their legs don't work
They're
anymore.
just
That's
gonna-
exactly what I'm
What?
saying.
Let's get them,
I'm
let's get
giving
them, let's get them, let's get them.
opportunity.
Listen, man,
I'm being a good person.
They're just gonna have to fucking start from scratch. Like, well, fuck it, it's year one now. Like,
So I replayed Borderlands.
Oh my
God.
Which one? One or two?
All of them.
Oh man, two
Oh,
was the
wow.
best.
I know. It is
I
great.
fuck.
I don't know. I think pre-sequel has some advantages.
Say it, I
over
do.
I was too hyped to play as Claptrap, then I realized he's short and annoying, and it kind of died out for me. But I loved Borderlands 2.
I've yet to play
Tina's
Borderlands.
just the best.
Maya's
Uh,
best siren.
Have you guys not played Borderlands?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
I watched my
God.
stepdad
Do you
play
video
it
games?
so
I'm
much
confused.
that
You haven't
I
played
know
Fallout
it.
or Borderlands. They're like two of the best RPGs
Listen,
of like
I just-
ever.
I just go to like very cheap game stores and play PS2 games.
Okay, now
That I do that on my free time. Is like
Have
go
you
to
ever
the
played
exchange.
Spyro?
Oh
No.
yes.
You're a liar then.
You're a son of a bitch.
You can't say I
Spyro's
play old
amazing.
like
Why?
PlayStation games and say you haven't played Spyro.
how have
need
you
to buy
not?
it.
Have you played
Spyro.
Metal Gear?
Yes.
All right.
Played all the Metal Gear games.
Awesome, I love Metal Gear. Let's talk about that instead of stupid shit like
Well,
this.
no, because
Stupid
bro.
shit.
Boy,
Bro,
Whoa, that'd be
bro.
fighting words. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean they're
Handsome Jack
stupid.
is one of the best video game antagonists ever.
Best
Just-
video game antagonist.
If you
of all
kill
time.
yourself,
I'm
he'll
sorry.
fucking give you the
Voss
money.
Montenegro, hands down.
Okay, that's
All money on
that's
the table.
Debatable. That is very debatable.
Nope, Voss,
But, you
Voss
know-
Montenegro, done.
You're very heated
He-
today, Drew.
He's
Done.
only
When it
only
comes
in
to
the
video
game
games, he
for
pretty
half
much
of the
is.
fucking game.
But he's the most unique antagonist. He was originally written to be the classic like antagonist of like this big old like mean guy. I'm sorry, of like he didn't have a nice name. It was like the Bull or something. And then Michael Mando, I believe is his name, was the guy that played him. Came in and had this audition of this insane guy for a character named Pyro. That was just like the like. I think he was just like one of the generic enemies that was the Pyro guy. They remodeled him stuff, and they literally were like, "This guy is so fucking good that they based the main antagonist of the game off of him, made him look just like him. If you look at the actor, it's like the same fucking person. He is hands down the best antagonist in any game, in my opinion,
Bless
and I will
you.
argue that to death. I'm sorry, I had a little rant there.
That's all good.
Handsome Jack's great too, though.
Dude, I still have to play Dishonored 2 because I loved the first
Dishonored-
Dishonored.
I was told that Dishonored 2 does not hold a candle up to the first one.
I'll still play it. Dishonored's
doesn't,
fun as
but
fuck.
it's kind of like Fallout 4, where it's like it wasn't as good as the previous games, but it was still a great fucking game. It's same with Dishonored. It's like the first one was awesome. The second one, it was a great game. It definitely didn't live up to the first one.
The DLC for the first one is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I
It's a lot
heard
of
there was
fun.
like a time travel element to Dishonored, to the second Dishonored. game.
Yeah, it's one of the abilities, and it's kind of
Really?
It
Yeah,
feels it might be a little token though. It's like there's also a mission. surprisingly enough, like Dishonored
I
2
wanna
came
go-
out a month after Titanfall 2, and both of them include like little time travel elements to the story
Here-
in a way.
I want to go home.
Time
and play Dishonored
traveling-
now.
Time traveling in video games can make or break the game. If done well and correctly, it could enhance the game. If done poorly,
Bioshock.
of course, it will.
Oh my
Make
god,
it
Bioshock
shit.
Infinite's a brain fuck in itself.
When they put in the whole time traveling thing in Kingdom Hearts and Dream Drop
Time traveling in
Distance.
Kingdom Hearts now?
Yes! In Dream Drop Distance, I don't fucking understand what the fuck is going on. What does this mean? What? I was upset about the whole idea of this whole time traveling element that they've now put in. It's like, Nomura, you kind of fucked up Final Fantasy Versus 13. Please don't fuck up Kingdom Hearts for me.
Have you ever played Time Splitters?
No, but I watched you play it.
Well, wait, when?
Wasn't that Time
No,
Splitters?
that was Goldeneye. Or no, that was Agent on Fire.
Oh, I'm done.
But
Don't
Time
listen to me, I'm
Splitters-
dumb.
Time Splitters it's a spiritual successor to Goldeneye, and in the third one, Future Perfect, you basically come across future versions of yourself helping you out, and then you go and become the future version of yourself, and then help your past out, and that's the
So is
whole
it
campaign.
like Resident Evil 0 when you're just like switching between two characters?
No, like it's all one linear campaign, but it's just like throughout the whole level, it's like halfway through you'll meet your future self, and then like the second half of the level is you are your future self,
Oh,
and it's very cartoony and silly like that.
Oh wait,
It's very fun.
isn't Time Splitters the one they were playing in Shaun of the Dead?
Yeah, Time Splitters 2
Yeah.
is the one they're playing.
okay.
I think the game I've seen with the best
Love that
premise for
game.
time travel, but it didn't pull it off, was Darkest of Days, where you're like you're with, what's the cowboy's name? He had a last stand.
Winston?
No.
Wilson.
Cutler's last
Custer.
stand? Custer.
McCree.
Yeah.
It's high noon.
So like you're part of his platoon or whatever. You get shot in the leg, and then like you watch him die, and then suddenly a portal comes in. It's like, we got him, and then he just gets sucked through. And it's like, all right, you're gonna go through time now and fix all the problems that all these other time traveling agencies have fucked up. And you're just basically like, the first mission you go to the Civil War, and then like your handler's like, hey, I know we're supposed to use time era weapons, like the muskets to slow you up, and you actually have to like wait 10 seconds before you can fire again. It's like, here's a machine gun. Go crazy for about 5 minutes. I think the past can handle it. And it's like you're mowing down Confederate soldiers with a machine gun, and it's pretty fun, but like the plot just didn't really live up to it because there's some kind of twist. I don't really remember it, but it was a fun game. It looked like shit, but I would love to see some kind of sequel or remake of it. I don't know.
If we're gonna talk about like time traveling games, I think we have to dwell for like at least a minute on BioShock Infinite and the clusterfuck that was. At the end of it, after like there was the one definitive moment, I don't want to spoil it.
That's
but
more
for
like
anyone who
alternate
hasn't played it.
realities, though,
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of time
Little bit,
traveling
but-
almost.
It
of,
kind
like,
of reminded
it's like the moment where, like, if you've ever played, you know the moment I'm talking about. I literally just paused the game and stared at my screen for about 5 minutes, rethinking the entire game. Like, what the fuck just happened?
You know what's funny? It kind of reminded me of, if any of you have read the His Dark Materials trilogy, it's like the Golden Compass, and it's all about, like, I don't know, dimensional, like, travel and stuff like that, and weird stuff, and it's so good. I love that game so much. I love BioShock Infinite.
I like the game, but, like, it was just, like, I got to the point where I was just kind of like, what the fuck? I'm so confused. Because then, at first it was like a time travel of them, like, taking your daughter and all that fun stuff. And then it got to, like, every door is a different dimension. So it was like time travel, then it went to, like, different dimensions. And then you were the main antagonist that you were fighting. Then it's just like, fuck. And then you just go and replay the first BioShock because it's a little bit easier. to
BioShock,
understand.
in general, I love BioShock. Just as a
It's a good
series, it's pretty great.
Very unique. I like BioShock.
Mhm.
Best
I have one of the
games.
Vigors in my car.
Elizabeth, we gotta go, Elizabeth.
Best types of games are the unique games, the ones that have like qualities that no other game has, of course. Which is why I can't say. That's why I don't like sports games.
To a degree.
Besides the greatest game ever.
Of course.
Of course.
It's
You're a
2003.
liar.
Yes.
You are a liar.
It's a great game.
It's fun as fuck.
Yeah, when we're not getting our
It's getting
asses
to the
kicked.
point though,
Yeah.
I feel like, where it's like...
I like seeing the reactions.
You didn't play it. I played it for like 5 minutes. And
I love
was
the
not
reactions it
enjoying
entails,
myself.
and it kind of it's interesting.
It's a heated ass
I
game.
just realized I'm the only freshman that has no clue what you guys are talking about.
Oh,
the only
we
person.
did-
Drew, you got
You're-
really mad at me when I said that I never played Spyro.
I'm very
I love Spyro. I love Spyro.
I just want to point out
I'm
when
not sure yet, but I'm getting a Spyro.
Spyro's one of those things that fed my childhood and
Yeah.
continuing
I
addiction
have an
with
inflatable
dragons.
Spyro I
Yes!
got when I was 8, and it's still intact in my room. I have, like, Spyro was literally... I have my PS2 with all of, like, this first 3 games, because past first 3 games was kind of shit. Enter Dragonfly was kind of okay, and then it got into this shit. And
kinda like
Skylanders
Sonic.
just kind of stepped on him and smeared him across the pavement. It's like chewed up gum now.
Yeah.
Like, the first 3 games, like, it's like the shit, and I'm actually really upset with you.
Well, I'd just like to point out when I said I play old PS2 games, it's like it's not. I would save up my money to buy like the current gen system and games like that, but I'm a Magic player, so like a lot of my money for free time just goes into that because cards are really expensive.
Yeah.
And also, it's like I do like.
What's that to do with Spyro?
Because I have no money, and also it's just like I'm one guy. I can't play every single game that's come out. It's like
But it's Spyro.
I'm sorry, it's just not one of the things that I ever got
It's like,
into. As a
it's like
kid.
saying, like, oh, I can't play every game that comes out. What's Call of Duty? It's like, it's one of those games that's like, everyone knows and has played that
Yeah.
one.
I
Okay, well, it's
only
just- it's
Alright,
just one of those
never
years.
played Call
Here,
of Duty.
I
though.
have
I've
every
never played
Spyro
Mario
game.
3. Let's talk about that.
I have played
Ah.
Mario 3, but when you say, if you
Hannah,
talk about Mario
how can you
3,
be
there's
with
Mario
this
Party
person?
3, Mario Kart 3, Super Mario 3, Super Mario Brothers 3, I'm pretty sure there's some spin-offs. There's like Mario The Portal 3, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's so many Mario 3s that you could have been talking about.
Speaking of Mario, Sunshine's the best. And
Okay.
Galaxy.
Alex.
Before we get too far off, I'm
Galaxy
saying
was cute.
I have every
Paper
Spyro game in my dorm with a
Mario.
PS2.
One
Hit
and
me
two.
up. I will
No,
make your
one and
life
two
30
are-
times better.
Fine.
You will come out of my dorm room saying, that purple dragon has changed my life. I promise you.
Then we would think you're on heroin.
Well, I mean, chasing the dragon, the term didn't come from
You
nowhere.
need
It actually
you
came
know
from
what
Spyro.
you need rehab hero.
Is that South Park reference?
Yes. Sorry.
I haven't watched South Park in so long.
Dude,
I watched
Because they
it.
took all the episodes off the website, so now it's like
Oh.
only 30 free ones. I'm like, I need to get Hulu now because I replayed the game like
or you
twice.
can
watched the
just
premiere last
stream
night.
it.
I can't wait till the Fractured Butthole comes out.
Me too,
It was supposed to
dude.
come out so much earlier, and then it kept getting pushed back. And I'm like,
So,
Yeah.
so did the Stick
But
of Truth.
who-
But here's the
who,
thing: the Stick
uh,
of Truth turned out to be fucking amazing.
yeah,
I love
Yeah.
that game.
It was also Obsidian.
Who
Yeah.
shared
That's not
the
Fractured Butthole.
image from Fractured Butthole about the whole skin color
That was
slider?
me.
That was you.
That
Yeah.
was me. It was
brought-
slider from video game journalist to actual gamer.
I forgot.
God.
I forgot what when I brought that up, but I just heard about that. But I was just talking about it. That is like. No one can get away with that except for South Park, I feel like. And they're still probably going to get a lot of shit for it, but I mean, it's South
Park
Dude.
has been getting a lot of shit for the longest time. They've been pushing everyone's
Dude,
buttons.
no, South Park is the best kind of slander. It is the
Mhm.
slander in which no one is exempt. Everyone gets shit.
Yeah,
Every group is shit
Every
on.
group whatsoever. No one's special. And that's true in real life no matter what.
Dude, I saw a clip today, and apparently there's a level in Fractured Butthole where you fight in Hooters, and I really want to.
Fuck yes!
I saw that shit. I am so excited.
No,
Me
it's
too.
isn't it
I-
raisins?
I'm not going to
Yeah,
go to
oh, it's
class for a
raisins.
week.
Yeah.
I'm telling you this. I'm not going to go to class for like a week.
Morgan Freeman works at a taco place, and if you try fighting him, he one-shots you.
Yeah, oh my
Guys,
god.
Can we go to Taco Bell? I just had that.
We just went to fucking
Who
Ginger.
has a car? We need Taco Bell. Okay, Taco Bell isn't like a full meal. It's kind of like an after meal thing, or I'm drinking.
I have a
tiny.
tiny I have a tiny
It's
stomach.
like, you Taco Bell. You can. I feel like almost anyone, except for clearly, you can eat it at any time just because it's like it's Taco Bell. You can always eat another taco.
I don't know about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Me and my friends have gone out and had complete meals at places. Then, like 10 minutes later, we're like, "Oh shit, Taco Bell! We'll stop by and get some tacos."
Dude, I feel that actually.
No, I feel like Taco Bell. It's like doesn't matter how full you are. It's like there's always room for a fucking soft taco.
Dude, I think it's really funny.
Actually,
No,
I just
I
get
don't
the
think I
loaded
can do
griller.
that.
You know what's really
Yeah.
funny is I'm an average weight, but I have the spirit of a complete morbid fat ass.
No say.
But
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
I don't care.
I'll
Should
go
have
through
seen.
phases where I'm like, I just don't have. I'm like doing. If I'm like getting really into a game, I'll just like forget to eat. So I feel like I'll lose the weight, and then I can pack it back on after the game by just eating like how I want to, which is just like a 800-pound sumo wrestler. And then once I gain like another 5-10 pounds, I get into another game and I forget to eat again. It's
I
like a
feel
vicious
that.
cycle.
It's like
No
I
matter
can.
160 or 150, you guys see me in one or the other.
It's like I either
Don't
take
know,
a bite
don't
or
watch.
two or eat half the fucking pizza, and there's no in
Oh.
between.
I just realized
Games.
something.
I had. I'll let you go.
I actually have played a Spyro game. I played that really shitty Game Boy Advance Spyro minigame thing.
Oh,
That's something.
That's
the
but
only
not
one
good
I've played.
enough.
I have my Game Boy SP. I have like all the Spyro games for it. But
I have a Yu-Gi-Oh
speaking of
game.
eating way too much food, me and my friend, we had this thing over the summer we called Nug Night. And it was a
No,
the
no.
Nug Club. So the Nug Club, had Nug Night. So you see,
I've got a story after this.
we went to Burger King, and I actually had to call ahead. I called ahead and I asked them like, "Hey, so I want 100 nugs." Notice I didn't say nuggets. I said nugs to them. I was like, I need 100 nugs. Do I have to order that in advance, or do I just like come and order that through the drive-thru? She's like, "Well, thanks for the heads up. We can't make it because if you don't show up, they're gonna kill us. But we'll have it ready to drop for you." So I get there at like 9:30, 10 o'clock-ish, which is right when they're closing. And I go through and I'm like, "So you're gonna hate me." I'm in the drive-thru now. I'm like, "You guys are gonna hate me after saying it's like, oh, you're the nug guy." I'm like, "I'm famous." So I'm like, "Yes." So we got 100 nugs. And, like, I think, like, I just said, like, throw a bunch of sauces in there. It was, like, the one deal was, like, $149 for 10 nugs. So I think it was, like, $15. So I go around to the drive-thru window, and I told him, like, just give me a shit ton of sauces. And the dude, he has this, I mean, imagine, like, a teenager that's working at Burger King. Yes. That's who this kid was. And he comes up, he's like, "You were the guy that ordered 100 nugs? Oh my god, everyone was like talking about you in here." I'm like, "Fucking Christ. I want to go to the party that you're at." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, I'll send you an invite next time." I need to go to Wendy's next time to get nugs now. But so pretty much I got 100 nugs, and they gave us, when I asked for a shit ton of sauces, I just had like a fucking Burger King bag filled to the top with sauces. I'm like, I have like 2 things of sauce for every fucking nugget I have here, and there's 100 of them. So after that, we went to Taco Bell. We got 24 soft tacos, and we came and we went back. It was just 2 of us, by the way. We set up our PS4s in my basement with like both of our flat screens, and we just played Overwatch, Dying Light, and what's the other one?
How can you play Overwatch
Dying
on
Light.
a console?
What?
How can you play Overwatch on
I
a
played
console?
on both consoles and PC.
A lot
and
slower than PC.
Yeah, it's a whole different experience. But we ended up you know what's sad when the lettuce and the Taco Bell soft tacos taste refreshing and fresh to you compared to all the nugs. So ever since then, whenever I go back to Burger King and I see the manager and the one kid that had the list, they now refer to me as the nug guy. So I'm now
The nug guy.
I'm literally the nug guy in the
what?
Twinsburg Burger King.
You know what sucks? You can't have any of those spicy nugs at Wendy's.
Oh, I can change up where we get nugs. It's Nug Club. I mean, the Nug Night, it doesn't have to be
Nug Night.
specific.
Nug Club.
So, yeah, it's a Nug Club, and we have Nug Night, and by that I mean there's just 2 of us because we're losers. And we don't.
Wait, you're ripping that name off, aren't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
You are!
I don't know what you're talking about.
You did rip that!
I did, but however,
What from? Rooster Teeth?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, it was Rooster Teeth! You
They're
fucking
talking
son
about
of
a different
bitch.
type of Nug.
Mm-hmm.
It's true that no.
And in my defense, we did have Nug Night happen before the playthrough of 7 Days to Die. So we actually, I mean, Nug Club. It's not that creative of a name. It's not like I stole the name fucking Rooster Teeth. It was Nug Club. I mean, really. So it wasn't that. I mean, I think they ripped us off. I think they heard about our adventures.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I have pictures from it. I have proof that it did happen before the 7 Days to
You
Die
weren't
came out.
handicapped, so they didn't see it. It wasn't popular enough.
Yeah, I wasn't a handicapped guy exploring jungles and like castles and shit. So
Yeah,
it didn't
exactly.
go viral, so no one heard about it.
Someone get Patrick Warburton on the phone.
All right, someone give me a baseball bat. I'm gonna go viral, guys.
Peter, why don't we go down to the plant? No, wait, I can do better than that.
Yeah, I'll say, come on now.
No!
No,
Let's not get Joe Swanson.
I've never tried to Joe Swanson. I don't want to because I probably would.
No, I don't think I can do it. Damn it.
Let's get
I used to
Kronk.
do it so well.
Can we get Kronk?
Yeah, because those
Pull-
are 2 completely different voice actors.
Kronk. No, what? Kronk and Joe? That's
I'm kidding.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah.
What?
I fucked up on the joke. That's my fault. Shame on me.
Yes.
Hold on.
okay.
Flipping forward ball into
My
too much
body's now your
subject.
Patrick Warburton.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't do
I
it
did-
anymore. I used to do it so well.
No, that reminds.
everyone.
No, okay, so
Everyone
he
stare
just
at him
made.
silently. He'll be able to do it.
So no, but he just made a reference to Eric Andre. It's the skit where he goes on the subway and he's covered in Fruit Loops and he has a cone around his head and he goes, "Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I did not get the job at Fruit Loops." And then he gets on his knees and pours milk and then like cereal into his cone. He's like, "My body is now your communion. Eat from me, drink from me, eat from me." And he's like going towards people and they're like, "Get the fuck out my face!" And he's like spilling milk and shit everywhere. And they ended on a picture of the entire subway looking at him like he's fucking delusional.
You know what?
Well, no shit.
You know what I kind of want to do right now?
Get Taco Bell. Same.
I mean, that's one thing I could do. Just get something small. But, like, I love going to, like, the exchange
Oh my god.
and finding old games there.
That's where I get all my Spyro games from, except for when I had to order online because you cannot find either.
I got this game called Nightshade. I never heard it before. I saw it. I'm like, oh, that looks pretty cool. Let me try it. Dude, that game fucks with me. It's about this female ninja that's just killing people and shit. And it's a weird game, and I just bought it on a whim, but I love looking for old games.
I had one summer where I just bought every old Nickelodeon game that there was for PS1 or PS2. It was like it was like Nicktoons Unite, which wasn't that good, and then there was like Nicktoons Battle for Volcano Island, which was like the best Nickelodeon game ever. I got all the old SpongeBob games. It was one of the best summers of my life, to be honest. Old games are the best.
Yeah. My one friend, we went to GameStop together, and she found this iCarly game for the Wii for $5. She's like, I need to buy this.
Video of that or something.
Oh my God.
Did it.
I saw a picture. Okay, I saw a picture the other day, and it was a picture of a Corey in the House like DS game
Yeah.
at Walmart. Oh my God! Yeah, no, and it
That's
was
still got like a 9.0.
no,
on
yeah, it was $29, and it was funny because they were like, "This game, no," and it showed that it's been there since like 2006. The label said it's like this game has been here for 11 years, and it's still $30. Like,
They should really lower
Aren't
the
the like
price.
Massey Brothers like suing people now or something?
are they?
I heard that they got into some legal trouble, and I saw them in suits or something. I'm like, oh shit. So I'm assuming that they sue people now.
You know, Metacritic is
That's
bullshit
it.
when Corey in the House for DS gets a higher rating than Overwatch.
Slightly off
What?
topic. Slightly off
It's
topic.
true.
You ripped off that. Ripped off that phrase.
What phrase?
Off topic. Thanks for calling
God.
me out.
What? You can't
Fuck
rip off
off.
common phrases like
Yes,
that.
Yeah, no.
It's just like the
You're not
React
being
Bros
serious,
putting.
are you?
What?
No.
Okay,
he's
good.
joking.
I'm making fun. I'm kind of poking at him because he called me out for the whole like
Dude, don't be
nightclub thing.
the
What-
Fine Bros. Don't trademark React.
Sorry,
No,
I actually
Trademark.
I actually trademarked the word error, so I'm suing like Windows. They can't use it.
Does that mean you're suing us?
No.
No,
'cause we're-
we as a
Oh,
group
okay. I thought you
trademarked
said
it.
I'm okay.
No, I trademarked it for.
Oh.
I could do. Never mind. I'm going to trademark it for myself, so none of you can use that.
Oh fuck.
No, we were here before
I'm not
you.
even going to
blame
focus
myself.
on like Windows or anything, and they're like error 404. I'm going to focus on this group right here.
Has anyone seen the That's So Raven spinoff show?
No.
No.
That's
Well, I
no,
heard
yeah,
they're
I've
making
heard of
something.
it.
Yes,
It's
I've
called
heard it. I
Raven's
haven't seen
Home,
it.
and they had the
Mm.
first episode for free on YouTube.
How is
Oh,
it?
nice.
It's actually kind of good.
I miss
Oh,
Raven's
they had
Home.
another-
pretty good.
I really miss
They had
her.
like almost like a continuation of Zoe 101 thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Zoe
That was
101.
like Chase was like proposing to this one girl, and then Michael.
Chase and
Michael,
Zoe.
right?
Yeah.
OTP.
I want to call him by his actual name, but like Michael comes in and Chase is like, "Holy shit, where'd you come from?" This girl like he has like a ring out about to propose to her, and he's like, I dug up the like fucking time capsule,
Zoe,
and
you
he's like
have
freaking the fuck
yeah.
out. He's like, and he pulls out this picture of Zoe, and his girlfriend's like, "What the fuck is this?" He's like, "Hey, shut up, okay?" And like, he like leaves to go find Zoe, and his girlfriend's like, "What the fuck just happened?" It was pretty great.
No. what was I
Chase
gonna-
and Zoe, OTP. Goddamn.
Oh fuck! What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, they're rebooting the Magic School Bus, and it looks like fucking ass.
Yeah, it looks like
Oh,
It's like
crap.
it was animated
No.
in Flash. It
No.
was so bad,
No.
so bad.
Not my frizzle.
It's like Powerpuff
Not
Girls
my
all
frizzle.
over again for me.
Do you guys know that I'm pretty sure Arthur the Aardvark is still going on.
Is it?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
It's got like super trashy animation. It's phoned in by
Well,
everyone.
like that old cartoon show, Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still show. I
yeah,
like.
it's nothing like the original art style. I'm pretty sure it's all new writers. And
They need to stop
different voice
remaking
actors.
shit.
I
They
know.
ruined it. Tell me a remake that was like of like a video game like Spyro. They fucked him with Skylanders. Or like any of these like old TV shows. Tell me a good one that happened. I'm confused.
Well, it's
Wow.
not even a remake. It's just the show never stopped. I don't think.
Really?
Did it? No.
Really?
Yeah,
I swear.
It just
did.
seemed to drop on the face of the earth.
That's
Did it
odd.
like stop for a long period of time or something? Or is
Did
it
they
just,
have a
like,
long
maybe-
hiatus?
I mean, here's the. I still see. I don't know if where I work, like they often like record down the show, and we gotta trim it to place of air in the mornings during the cartoon like block, whatever. I don't know if it's actually new or if we're just getting the old ones now. I don't remember. I can't really tell.
I know one case where a remade cartoon was actually pretty good, and that's the early 2000s TMNT.
You know what? I've been watching the new
I'll admit you got me
TMNT. It's really good. I like the way.
the 3D animation one.
Yeah,
That one's not
I
bad either.
like it a lot.
I
Like
didn't ever watch TV.
I have to watch cartoons
alright.
now that my brother's 4 years old.
Yeah. Has anyone else seen
I
this?
still watch cartoons. What are you talking about? I don't need an excuse.
Dude, okay. So
I
here's
fuck
the
with
thing.
SpongeBob still, man.
No, I
don't wanna watch
watch
the
SpongeBob
news
Christmas
part.
makes my Christmas.
No, here's the no.
Christmas
Okay.
isn't Christmas
I don't wanna
without
watch
fucking
news.
So no,
Forever
here's
Christmas
the
to me
thing.
playing.
Over the summer, I felt like a kid because literally my brother would just marathon Adventure Time all day. So I was like, it would be my excuse to be like, fuck yeah, get some toaster waffles, make some eggs, then go upstairs in my PJs, watch Adventure Time, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
I really like Steven Universe.
Oh,
I've never
dude,
watched
you are
it.
missing out.
That was like I feel like that came out in the era where it was like not cool to watch cartoons anymore when you were a kid, where it's like your kid watched cartoons, you're like, no, that shit's dumb.
I actually
need to
like The
watch,
Amazing World of
iCarly
Gumball.
and Drake and Josh and shit. So like I never watched that.
The Amazing World of Gumball, so amazing and so
They have some
fucked up.
adult ass jokes. in that.
Exactly, I love it
And
so
it's funny
much.
because almost all of them go over my brother's
the
head.
fucking
And
Let's
it's like,
Play clip of the dad is like of him playing mine or calculator, and like he's just going, all right, guys, I'm playing a game on here called Calculator. I'm gonna go ahead and put like an 8 and 0. Gonna add that word. And then-
Or that one clip with the banana kid and he's on the computer and he just sees this naked banana and he's like just slowly turning like, oh, you caught
Trent,
me.
that's-
oh my
That's a
god,
really good
they
idea.
had a prison. No, they had a prison rape joke. I think.
Oh my god, yes!
SpongeBob had a prison rape joke.
Yeah, don't drop them.
very-
Don't drop the
They're
soap.
very self-aware in Gumball. Like, there's been some moments where was it? Yeah, it is Gumball himself.
Yeah.
He like
Blue Cat.
he's like, I can still see the images every time I close my eyes, and it's like fan art or deviant art.
Oh my
Right?
god.
No, it's funny because they had one recently that I've seen clips of where they make fun of social justice warriors, and he's
Fuck
like,
yes.
maybe you should
Fuck
check
yes.
your privilege, and then it's like a Super Saiyan type thing. She's like, what is this?
And then it's just like by doing this, we're actually hurting the people that we're looking to help. And then like this flame goes out of his SJW sword. He's like, no, wait, stop. Why can't we just hug it out and love each other? No. It's-
That's another show I
he's like,
really don't
I
like.
can't even
Magiswords.
be mad about it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard.
It's just about these two, like, I don't know if they're brother and sister, but they're a duo, and they have these different types of swords. I guess that they go adventuring with all these different types. Like, one of the swords is just a shark sword. There's a burger sword. I don't fucking know. It's not, I don't like it,
Sounds
and it's
weird.
weird.
But
Speaking of
Trent,
cartoons making
no,
fun of
wait.
what?
Trent, you gave me a really good idea with that Gumball thing. It's like, if is there any way that we could have recording software for a calculator so we can put it on a TI-84 so we can just play Blockman or Centipede?
Actually, you could put a TI-84 on a computer because my
Oh, okay.
my math teacher
Oh, yeah.
when I was in high school
Well, Siobhan
did
had
that
one of
exact thing.
No, we could program Doom on a calculator.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
Going back to
Pokemon.
cartoons making fun of things, has anyone watched like Sonic Boom?
Dude!
Yeah.
There's
Oh my
that
god.
clip of-
I haven't actually watched it, but
There's a clip
clips
of,
are
incredible.
of them playing soccer or whatever, or kickball, and who's the pink the pink
Amy.
hedgehog? Amy. Amy's like,
oh,
can
Norm-
Amy finally can Amy make this goal and break the glass ceiling and prove that she's as good as the rest of the boys? And then Knuckles goes, you know, Amy, by simply stating that, it makes it seem like that these achievements by women make it seem like it's more the exception than the norm. And then everyone turns around and looks at him, just like, whoa. And he goes, what? Just because I'm a meathead doesn't mean I'm not a feminist.
the self-referential humor in that show is surreal.
No.
How they know everything about the fandom.
No, and this is the thing is like I remember they had that one where I've seen clips where it's like he's held captive by this guy who makes like fanfics and shit. He's like, oh no, and he's like about to do something. He's like, oh no, wait, let's read another one of your fanfics. Oh, Son Amy, spicy, like.
And the guy goes, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. It's pretty much par for the course.
I'm
at
gonna
this
say
point.
something very disgusting, but just bear with me. I don't mind Teen Titans Go. Now, bear with me. As part of the Teen Titans universe, it's shit. And in the beginning, they weren't really paying attention to the real how the characters were really how they actually acted. And yes, they've gone to a more extreme version of their characters. They even forgot Beast Boy is a vegetarian. But they remembered it later on because, you know, fandom was getting really at them. So compared to regular Teen Titans, I cry. However, as a show on itself, and this is the type of thinking you have to think about whenever you're looking at movies that are adaptations from books, you have to think about it as itself, not being as something from something else. So Teen Titans Go on its own in the later episodes, it's not bad. And some points it's actually humorous.
Well, even then, I think the reason it gets on me so much is the fact that they are playing it incessantly on purpose because the head of Cartoon Network currently, like, I don't know, she's got this weird thing, and I don't remember what exactly it is, but she's purposely fucking it over for some reason, so it's just taking up all the slots and, like, getting rid of all the good shows slots.
Do you
Yeah.
think if the characters weren't actually Teen Titans characters, would it be more popular? Or do you think it would? I mean,
I think they for some episodes that I really like, they kind of do like this humorous thing between Raven and her dad with Trigon. So
Love that.
yeah, that's another one. But so if you have that he's a demon and you know that she's half demon, just keeping that in mind, it's like Ruby Chibi to me. I don't really watch it. You won't even know it, even though you're a Rooster Teeth guy. You don't even seen regular Ruby. You should shut the fuck up right now.
About it.
It's like Ruby Chibi. They just take things in a more more simple, more meant for comedy way than very seriousness. They even talked about, in one episode, how back then the original Teen Titans show was better. They even had an episode like that, and they got rebooted, and Control Freak was the one who rebooted them into the show that they are now, and they're like, why'd you do this? You were just so much better. They actually had an episode when they were talking about it. So they acknowledge it, but they're going to keep to the style that they have because all good things come to an end, and you have to progress in some sort of way. So thinking Teen Titans Go by itself, it's not a bad show. In the later episodes. The beginning, it just kind of got on my nerves when they forgot about these little tidbits because they really didn't know the characters. But that's what I have to say.
yeah, makes sense.
Chibi Crow and
Why is the
Speedo.
deepest
Oh,
conversation
Chibi Crow and
so
his-
far about Teen Titans Go?
By the
We
way,
brushed over the Florida incident and shit. Oh, fuck that.
we're talking about
We'll make
making
them a
cripple
YouTube
X
stars.
Games.
and then we get into Teen Titans Go, and she goes on for like a couple minutes of all this like all good things must come to an end, but we need to build off and all this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. I just see a lot of people, around my age, and it pisses me off to high heaven that they just shit on something because it wasn't as it was before. They have to remember that not everything can be it's like having member berries in South Park. It makes things shittier sometimes.
The Netflix Death Note movie shit.
Well, then don't beat the dead horse and
Oh, yeah.
stop spending out money and stop.
We'll totally say that the Death Note movie on Netflix is shit.
I haven't even
Anna,
watched
you
it.
were
I
gonna
haven't
say
looked at it.
Oh no, I was gonna
Hannah's
say
always about to say something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You stole her jokes a few times in our episodes because she wasn't sure if she wanted to say something, and you just stole them right there. She's like, I was gonna say that.
Well, we have so much in common that it's just like
Yeah,
I'm a
it's
little bit
kind-
more quicker to the punch.
Yeah, exactly. But no, what was I gonna say? That being said, that's a really good point. No, that being said, the new Scooby-Doo reboot, the stylization is such ass.
I have not seen
It makes
it.
me
Don't
want
even
to
talk about
vomit.
it. Don't even talk about
I
it.
haven't seen
The
it.
most recent actual movie, Fred has black hair. I don't care how much you argue about if you like that movie or
Wait.
not. Fred should not have black hair. I'm not even talking about the new.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the movies alone.
Right,
The
right, no.
First
in
one's
the follow-up
amazing.
to that, he did have blonde hair in the sequel to that one.
Did he really?
Yeah, in the sequel, they actually had him dye his hair.
Change it.
No, because that was a plot
They
point.
did-
That was a plot point. He was like, dude, I look so much better in blonde hair. Why did I do this
so
first?
they were like, we know we fucked up. We need to have some segue to him being blonde so people don't kill us.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that one because I was so pissed about. I just remember seeing this. It was a thing on YouTube. It was a commercial, and it looked like a legit just a commercial. And whoever uploaded it stopped out. There was like, why the fuck does Fred have black hair? And it just ended. I'm like, wait, what?
That movie came out 8 years ago.
What?
The movie came out in 2009.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're still that
Still mad
pissed.
about it.
What are we talking about?
Scooby-Doo.
What movie?
The one
Oh.
where Fred had black hair.
I don't.
I think that was the third.
Is that when they
live
met?
action movie?
They made
Yeah.
a third one.
It was the reboot live action.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
Was the,
Because there were
Yeah.
2 prior to that
Whoa,
one.
whoa,
Yeah. There was the first.
Yeah.
There
Hold
was
on. They made a third live action Scooby Doo.
Isn't that
Yes,
when-
and Fred had black hair.
Oh my
Isn't
god!
that-
Why
isn't
not
that-
doing a symposium on the room? We should be doing that.
Yeah,
the
I
room is funny
know,
every
dude.
time.
No, what?
We need to have a Scooby-Doo
Did you know
symposium.
The first Scooby Doo one's on Netflix now. The one with fucking what is it? Something Island.
Dude.
Oh,
Monkey Island. That was it.
that's right.
Dude,
That
we
is
have
my
to
favorite movie. When
We
I was
have to
younger.
symposium that one.
Yes,
No, but here's the
fuck
thing.
the room. We have a better one.
No, okay, but here's the thing: is I remember one of my favorite jokes from that movie is when Shaggy's on the plane. She's like, "My name's Mary Jane." He's like, "That's
No.
my favorite name."
I didn't realize that until I rewatched it when they first put it on Netflix like last year, and I literally paused it, got my sister, who I'm not gonna say is into that stuff, but she is. So I brought her in. I'm like, listen to this, and I pressed play because we'd watch it together. And she's like, oh my god. I'm like, I know. It was like the biggest fucking
So
like.
many
There's some
jokes like that.
weird, but also weirdly entertaining shit in that movie. Like on the same scene with the plane, it's like Fred flicks Scooby's nose. He's like, "See," and then Scooby just
Just
punches
punched
him.
someone in his face. And half the the majority of the plane is just like fuck.
And then they come across, and like later they come across that indoctrination thing, or like they're teaching the monsters how to blend in, and it's just like. It's like,
You know-
oh, sorry, man, didn't see you. I will crush your bones in the dust. Like,
You know what?
that's
I will.
man.
I'll give you a.
Yeah, it's like,
I
whoa,
just
man.
remembered there is a. It's not a complete reboot, but it's like a sequel that actually was pretty good to me. It was Rugrats and then Rugrats All Grown Up.
Oh, all grown up.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I really liked that
I
one.
I liked it.
I
I
really
barely-
liked
a long
it.
time
See, that was on at a point in my life when I was still young. So like, I looked at it and it was still just moving colors, and I was like, yeah, okay.
I remember like some of the
I
episodes.
remember how I'm younger than you.
I know. I don't know. Well,
I
I'm
feel like
talking
I
about. No,
remember
I'm not
Rugrats and, like,
talking
All
about.
Grown Up
I'm not
very
talking. I'm not
decently
talking about All
vividly.
Grown Up. I'm talking about the original.
Rugrats.
yeah, yeah.
I still think
I remember a few
most of
episodes.
Rugrats pretty
I love the Paris movie. Like I love
That's also
that
that was a
one.
That's
Really,
also because
really
in my
young.
household we weren't allowed to watch two things, and that was Rugrats and SpongeBob.
I knew so many. I knew
And that
so
was
many
the
kids
only
that
two
weren't
thing-
allowed to watch SpongeBob, and I was
Molly.
like, I feel sorry. Your life sucks. Like as a little kid, that is like the everything in your life.
No.
Like if
Yeah.
See,
you know how you meet those adults like I don't drink or do anything. I don't party. I go
Yeah.
to church every Sunday. You're like you're missing something, dude. That's the kids that didn't watch SpongeBob.
well, no, okay. So here's the thing: we were in that household, but we were also allowed to watch like Courage the Cowardly Dog and like Ed, Ed and Eddie and all
Dude,
those
that
different
was-
things.
I love
and my
Ed, Ed,
brother
Eddie.
and my brother at age 12. We took him to see The Hateful Eight in theaters, and I'm like, where was that when I was a fucking kid? Like,
My dad didn't like me watching, like, my biological father never liked me watching Family Guy. Yet he would let me watch rated R movies like Underworld and shit like that. And I would look at him like, Family Guy can censor this. I can see dick in this movie.
When I was younger, I was never a fan of Family Guy. I like South Park and like
I
American Dad.
really
I don't know
liked-
why. I hated the one thing that pissed me off when I was like, I wouldn't say younger, I was like a teenager, was I was like, why the fuck is there a talking dog that people treat like humans and like that can pick up girls at bars? What the fuck? I'm confused why people.
Why
are screaming
would
and running.
why would so many, like, I've always thought of this as well, but yeah, they treat him like a human. Why would so many girls want to commit bestiality?
That's what I'm saying. He would go to bars and sit there and he'd just talk to girls and girls would be like, hi, my name's blank. And I'm just like, that's a talking dog. Why aren't you running, screaming like this is a fucking demon or something?
I will give one
Maybe they
girl
just like
the
the doggy
benefit of the doubt, and she was blind. And he didn't.
There we go.
Okay,
And
Ryan.
like I understand as like an older person now. It's like, oh, that's kind of like the joke or the humor sign. It's like it's just this fucking dog and he like sleeps around and shit. But as a teenager, my mind would just not. I would just be like, this is dumb. This is. I would rather watch an alien and American Dad that puts on wigs that can fool anyone. I find that more realistic than a talking dog. That's why I didn't watch it when I was in middle school. I was like, fuck that shit.
I think the
And
only
you know-
truly great episodes of Family Guy were the Brian and Stewie adventure ones.
Yes.
Yes! I
What is
love
it? Trip
that.
into Multiverse was one of my favorite episodes
Fuck
of all
yes!
time.
Dude,
That was
Disney Universe
the
was the
best
funniest shit to
one!
me.
dude, you know what was my shit when I was in middle school? My middle school show was The Boondocks. I fucking.
I still watch that. They have live streams on YouTube where you can watch the Boondocks like in different episodes on the live stream. I've been watching it for the past week now. That's all I've been watching is the fucking Boondocks.
My favorite episode is the one where Granddad goes to Brazil to do it big or something.
Oh my
and
god, yes.
Uncle Ruckus babysits them, and then
Why did it come like to this? 'Cause you's a bitch. Fucking Huey
Keep
Ryan.
supporting us up at Wendy's.
I don't think. So I did.
So I did the math. I think I have to do 82 hours a day.
Oh my god.
And I did the math, and there's only like 24 hours, so I have to work like 82 hours a day. It's like- oh man, oh fuck! What was the other episode I liked a lot?
Oh.
I like the kickball episode a lot.
I like I like the one where the rich ass white dude she's a lemonade stand or something because she wants a pony.
Oh my god!
And then he exploits
Mr.
the shit out of her.
Exposing Jasmine.
Yeah.
In her lemonade stand.
My favorite episode though is the one where Bob Ross teaches Riley how to paint.
Fuck yes!
And then like they have that car chase, or like the police are chasing them because they graffiti, and then Bob Ross is like, I don't like the police. Like he's all calm about
he's
it.
calm the entire episode.
Oh, it was the fucking
It
best.
sets off my ASMR.
I love the Boondocks.
You
I
men-
really
you
wish there was
mentioned-
more.
You mentioned a rich white guy. Throwback to like a very, very old conversation. Another great antagonist in games, Rafe Adler. Very underappreciated. Just had to put that out there. It's been on my mind since you said rich white guy.
Don't know who that is.
He's from Uncharted 4. He was like friends with the Drakes, and then he was like, "Hey, fuck you guys! I'm gonna try to kill you all."
Interesting.
Handsome Jack is actually, to me, one of the most
I didn't get- I
memorable
didn't
in the
get that
gaming
joke.
industry.
It's not a joke.
Were you actually coughing?
No, he
sorry.
was being condescending.
Yes.
No, there's
I-
a lot of people passionate
Yes,
out there about their gaming
yes.
antagonists. I think Rafe Adler was a very, very
I
good
think it
addition to
just-
Uncharted.
I
series.
just never played
Really
Uncharted.
into
Never
Fallout.
held any interest. So
What about the spikes from the Impossible game? That's pretty good.
That's another top 10 antagonist.
Dude,
Yep.
guys,
I played the
guys,
Impossible game for
guys.
so long. And
I feel like the most quintessential just wait for it.
Are you okay?
Can I
I'm
complete
good.
the sentence here? Or-
They're like having a mind conversation. We can't get in on
They're
it.
just laughing at each other. It's like, oh.
No, because I feel like he knows what I'm. Maybe.
I don't.
Okay, so like, here's the thing. They feel like the most revolutionary villain. Stop laughing. The most revolutionary villain ever implemented within the medium ever is, of course, because see in the Legend of Zelda. Don't stop. Stop.
Listen, no one can see this, but everyone just turned their chairs away from her and the mic. She's just like, oh god.
Just watching Jack just turn so red.
Oh my god.
He's dying.
That's gone, guys. Beck is crying now.
Just fucking go ahead and
Why
finish your
is this a video
sentence.
podcast, guys?
So here's the thing.
that would
I
defeat
feel
the
like
purpose.
Ganon is a very interesting villain,
Oh my
but
God.
I feel like his most powerful, his just most perfectly executed,
Hold on.
That's
His
why we
most
need an
per-
audio podcast.
his most
for this
perfectly
video.
executed rendition
This is an audio
is that of
podcast.
Or a
Ganon
video
in the
podcast.
CDI Zelda game.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Just fuck you!
CDI.
Thumbnail.
That's there we go.
Oh goddamn!
I didn't think
You're dying shit.
You know, the thing is, I didn't even think it was that funny, but I'm laughing at you.
It's such a stupid sound. Oh my God.
You're so...
You're a mess.
I'm sorry. I just love stupid humor like
I'm laughing at you, like with you. I should say that. Like,
Oh, not an F and
maybe
yeah.
His face turned redder than the socks on
Follow us
the
on
mic.
Twitter, Critical Error 60.
Put that on
Oh, my ribs
social
hurt.
media. Put that on the social media.
That's the
I
thumbnail.
don't think I've ever seen you laugh that hard.
That's gonna be the picture the entire time.
There's one guy who every time he laughs, I crack up with him, no matter what's happening. My psychology teacher in high school is like that. Ms. D'Souza. She said she could turn the darkest subject immediately into a bright one just by laughing. She'd say something super nice like, "Yeah, all the kittens died in that car engine." She'd just start laughing out of nowhere.
John Tron is the most contagious fucking laugh ever. Every time he laughs, I'm like,
I have a Left 4 Dead mod where it's like whenever there's a witch that gets startled, oh, it's just John Tron's laughing.
dude. Okay, here's the thing. I have a weakness for like wheezing laughter. People who wheeze when they laugh, I fucking lose it. I just.
I never want to be the type of girl that squeals like a pig whenever she's laughing.
Oh, you don't
like
want to be a seagull?
No, I don't want to be like. Yeah, that
I
like
try
a,
not
like
to,
a
but
fucking
only
pig.
when it's really good.
I have a bad laugh where I'll just go completely silent. I have a silent laugh where I'll just look like I'm laughing, but nothing will come out.
I have one of those laughs where it's like you almost can't. Well, if I laugh hard enough, I laugh really hard at stupid shit. So the first time I heard the "I'm in Love with the Coco" cover, like the Kids Bop one, listen. Everyone has like here's the thing. Everyone has like those 3 things that make them laugh so hard they cry. My 3 things are bat Chinese knockoff shit, Kids Bop covers of vulgar songs, and Scottish Twitter. Those are the 3 things that
Scottish Twitter.
Oh my God.
That was just all screenshots of Scottish Twitter.
Yeah.